Just in time for Shabbat tomorrow, I have got my meat delivery. All right. I have ordered my kosher meats from Grow and Behold. Look guys, even if you don't keep kosher, I absolutely recommend getting some really quality meats. No, honey, what are you using that old knife for when we got these nice new ones?
I want another nice new one. I like new things to stay new on. Oh.
I'm not entirely sure what I ordered. I don't remember. I know I got some sausages in there. Beef sausages.
I got your sausage.
Oh my gosh, I'm sure
that's
you
dry
do.
ice.
That's dry ice?
Yep.
Oh.
Better not touch it.
Did it explode?
Put it in water, you'll find out.
That might be my cheese up there. I've got my ground beef cholent. Let's see, what else did I get? Oh, more cholent meat, very good. And a brisket strip, nice. Last week, Terry and I got our first box of meats from this company, and I did kind of a small order so that I could try them out. I wanted to make sure that the delivery time and quality and everything was great, because truth be told, kosher meat, of course it's expensive. It costs more. But let me tell you what, after making the dinners with this meat, Terry, his eyes got all big and he goes, oh my gosh, the other stores are poisoning us. So I've organized a bit. I have put all of Terry's whiskey glasses directly above the ice maker. Now all of the glasses that I drink out of, the glass glasses, are here. And the little ones here mainly. And up there is my wine goblet. And over here, I've got some brand new plates that I am keeping kosher, but they aren't glass. So the deal with glass and kosher is you don't have to have separates for meat and dairy. Once it's washed, it's typically considered kosher again. So I've got some small plates, and then I've got some bowls up here. So I'm really excited about that. And check this out. Ta-da! So over here are my dairy forks and utensils. And over here are my meat utensils. So got those nicely separated. And then Terry and whoever does not keep kosher can certainly use all the regular utensils. A lot of my friends that I grew up with and that I went to college with who kept kosher, in their houses, a lot of times they had that island in the middle, that island workstation that's got its own sink in there. So they would actually use that for either their meat or dairy sink, and then their regular sink they would have for the other. So everything was always kept kosher. Some of them would even have totally separate refrigerators, separate freezers. I guess I think a lot of it depends on how much money you've got. Truth be told, if you are completely starting fresh, keeping kosher, to go through an old house and with an interface to blend it, it takes a lot of money. We would have to get brand new things, like brand new pots and pans, not just one set, but 2 sets, because all the pots and pans and cans or whatever we have got down there that we use, all that stuff, it's not kosher. Now, even if we buy all of that stuff, does it still make it a kosher kitchen? No, it doesn't. Not exactly. That really, you need a rabbi. Things really need to be facilitated. There's a lot of rules to follow, and it does involve a certain amount of support. I know that my kitchen is never going to be completely koshered that way, but I think that Terry and I are finding a really healthy medium on how to balance this, and I'm really happy. I'm really happy with how things are going so far. So, we blend well. Before I start throwing ingredients into my bread maker, I have got to get the rest of this mess kind of taken care of, cleaned off, and then I'm going to set up my table for Shabbat. Okay, now that I've got the laundry gone, I am going to change out my table runner. This is actually from Rosh Hashanah, but I mean, it's autumn pattern. Those beautiful fall colors, so I like to have it out in the fall time with my other decorations. And you know what? I actually found these, and my brand new pumpkin canister. I found all 3 of those items in the dumpster. We received this gorgeous tray from our neighbor for a wedding gift, and I absolutely love it. I used it last weekend to put our challah on, and then had the bread cover on. Oh. So I love this, and I love that it's a pineapple. That is so appropriate for island living. My challah cover is actually just a piece of fabric. My mom used to belong to this fabric exchange group back when she used to quilt, and they would send swatches of fabric to each other, and this was one of the pieces. So I saved it, and I absolutely plan on turning it into, a proper challah cover. I've got some other fabric I can put on the back and sew it together. So I think that's going to be a winter project. This is my cabinet where I keep some of my religious items. And we are going to be getting our candlesticks and our Shabbat candles. I found these pretty blue boxes. This one and this one in the dumpster. And it's the perfect Israeli blue color. So I saved both for my candles. So this one is for my Sabbath candles, and this one's for my Hanukkah candles. And there's one of my menorahs. And there's my funky shoe menorah. Gotta love it. Okay, I added my 2 eggs in with my 4 1/4 cup of flour. And now I'm going to be adding in a 1/2 cup of honey. I'm not sure where I left off because I keep getting interrupted. I'm putting in my water, lukewarm. Then I'm taking my yeast packet, putting a little divot, and then I'm pouring the yeast in it. Previously, I already added my oil and a pinch of salt. So now, I think we're ready to go. Alright, that is left to do its thing. My amazing husband just brought me some beautiful fall flowers for Shabbat. So I'm going to get those in some water. Also turned on Captain Terry's ice machine, so that will be ready for him. And now I've got to get working on Shabbat dinner because I haven't done anything to prepare for my stuffed cabbage or my salads, my cold deli salads. So let's get started. Okay, so let's start with my cabbage leaves. I have washed them, and what I'm going to be doing is taking out the hard center, just that, mainly at the bottoms. Chopped onion. And now I've got to make the filling, so that means I also need rice. Bless you channels who can show everything that you're making and just make a flawless video. I've been interrupted more times than I could shake a stick at, and my battery keeps dying on me. So what I'm gonna do real quick is basically kind of give you the overview of what I've been working on. So I've got my filling all ready for my stuffed cabbages. I'm gonna mix that all together, stuff these guys, and then I'm gonna put them in my cooker, obviously with a tomato base. Then over here I am working on my vegetables for my Israeli salad, getting everything chopped up. So I've got some red onion, some yellow bell pepper, I've got some long cucumbers, some tomatoes. I'm going to get those mixed up and then I'll show you what I put in it. Ah, there we go. Now we're all chopped up. And I forgot about the parsley, so I did remember that. Chop that in. Bless you! And I got my grape tomatoes sliced up. So let's put this in the bowl. Look how beautiful that is. Alright, get some lemon. Half a lemon. Squeeze in there. Alright, sprinkle a little olive oil. I never measure things. I just don't. So. Pepper. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of apple cider vinegar. Got my stuffed cabbages in my power cooker. So I'm gonna let them do their thing while the bread is finishing up. I've got my Israeli salad done, and now I'm gonna work on a carrot salad because I've really been craving it. It's a little sweet, it's got some raisins in it, you know, so I thought I would make some of that. But to be honest with you, I'm starting to wear down. I'm getting really tired and my back is absolutely killing me. So I'm gonna wrap up tonight's dinner by putting some red potatoes into the oven. I'll roast them, put some olive oil on them, sprinkle them with a little bit of sea salt, let them do their thing. And if I can muster it, I will show you guys how to make cholent. Now, this is only if I can muster it because my back is seriously killing me, but I am hoping to get this into the pot. The thing is, I share one pot. So when I take my stuffed cabbage out of this one, I will be putting in some of these ingredients to make my cholent, which is a Jewish beef stew. It's more than a double yolk. Look at this. Look how massive this thing is.
I don't know who laid it, but it weren't dumpling.
Look.
Sure ain't a dinosaur.
I don't know. Yeah, it could be a dinosaur. That is heavy. I bet you that's 3 yolks in there. Dang. What? You think you'd like that?
Mm-hmm.
We gotta give something to scale here. There you go.
There's the other regular eggs.
There's my charger.
Well, that one, there's Cleo's, ain't it?
No, I don't think so. But look at that. That is unbelievable. Look.
Got some healthy chickens, ain't we?
I'll say.
I know
You know how to pick them?
how to pick a chick.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna have to take a picture of
You want
this.
to crack? Hello.
Alright, got my carrot salad all ready to go. And while I'm in here, I need to do this for Shabbat. I need to, unscrew the light bulb there. Okay, the power cooker is done, and these stuffed cabbages have absolutely turned out gorgeous. So what I'm doing is dishing them out. There's one right there. So I'm going to fill up my casserole, and then I'm going to get this cleaned up so that I can start working on my cholent. I went ahead and I diced up my cholent vegetables. So I've got yellow onion, potatoes, And over here, I've got my other ingredients. This is actually a cholent bean mix, but you can use any bean mix. Now, if you all are not doing your cholent in like a type of big power cooker like this, and you're just doing it in a simple crock pot, I would recommend actually soaking your beans overnight first. But I don't have to do that because my power cooker does pretty well. I like to use a packet of onion soup. I've got some cholent mix, turmeric, chili powder, black pepper. I put in barley, some salt, and I'm gonna add some tomato paste. I'm currently out of any garlic powder or garlic salt, so I'm gonna put in some chopped garlic, and then of course our cholent meat. Now the whole idea behind cholent is that it cooks for 12 hours overnight so that we have a nice hot dish to enjoy, for Shabbos, because we're not gonna be cooking on Saturday. So I'm gonna be hitting the button on this cooker right before the sun goes down, and I'm telling you, in the morning this house is gonna smell amazing. Smelled really good last time, didn't it, honey? How did you like that cholent?
Heaven.
Heaven. Should every man have a Jewish wife?
I recommend it highly.
Ooh, all right, I've got everything all mixed together, and now I'm just gonna kind of forget about it. I have one last thing to do, and that is to make my roasted red potatoes. So I'm gonna cut those up and put those on a pan, get them in the oven. Ooh, I'm about dead. And I'm a hot mess.
Huh?
I'm a hot mess.
You're hot, period. No mess.
He's liking those mitzvots too. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Huh. Oh, and that bread is smelling wonderful. Can't wait to show you guys when it comes out. It's in there. The sun is starting to come down a lot faster these days because we're into fall. I've pretty much gotten everything done on, in time. So I'm gonna clean up the kitchen. I'm gonna take a shower, relax. I can't wait to get my Shabbat on. Yes, my body is calling for that glass of wine right now, actually, because my back is killing me. Oh, I want to show you one more thing. Now, because we do not cook, that also means that I'm not boiling water for tea or oatmeal or making coffee. So I've got a little crock pot here, just has water in it, and I'm gonna set it to low. So that's gonna be on all night, and tomorrow I will have hot water in case I wanna get a cup of tea or something. My cholent also gets a nice big drizzle of honey, which I just put in there. Now I'm gonna put the lid on, and I will push the button in probably a couple hours.
This woman loves her bread. Really.
Challah.
It is challah.
Table is getting there.
this on the stove?
Yes, please. And then that's the stuffed cabbage in there. And there's our roasted potatoes.
So,
Beautiful. Oh, we're officially calling it a night with the camera because
we're gonna eat.
we are. We're about to get Shabbat started here,
I
and
love it.
of course you do. He's loving those mitzvots. My Tichel sisters know what that's all about.
I love mitzvah.
All right, everybody. Shabbat Shalom. Bye.